Well, hey everybody, it is another week has passed, and it's time for Flight Club. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody's had a great week so far. It seems like I've had 2 Mondays in a row. Not that I'm bragging or nothing. But it's me, Dustin, Raven Rock Machine, Aviation, and of course my sidekick, Mr. Jeff
Dustin RC.
Are you on the phone already?
Hey man, I gotta follow the chat, man. You know, I gotta stay up with my peeps here, man.
I understand that, my friend. I understand that by all means. So,
guys,
what has happened in the last week with Mr. Jeff Customs RC? You put out you did a killer job on the Hobby King Goblin. So, guys, if you haven't seen those videos yet, there's 3 of them. Go watch them. Fantastic job.
Check them out. Yeah, this is a.
Keep your head up, Jeff. All I see is your head.
You hear this shit? So this plane is awesome, guys. You definitely got to check it out. I know several of you out there have ordered it. I think GB's ordered it. Randy's ordered it. I'm not sure who else, but I think several of you guys have. I've seen you talking about it. Let me grab this plane. This is an awesome plane, guys. Yeah, it kind of gives you some scale of how big it is. It's fast. They say over 100 miles an hour plus on the box. I believe it. It'll scream. John HBRC did a video on it with GB. They know how fast it is as well. It's really hard to track. There's your battery compartment with the receiver sitting here. This plane runs off of a 1300 milliamp 4S pack 75C, which is the Turnigy graphene from Hobby King as well. Awesome battery. But yeah, guys, this is a killer little plane. Now, one thing, side note on this. I did add 84 grams of weight in the nose because this plane is tail heavy. And some guys might say, well, that's a lot of weight. Well, with the battery all the way forward, it flies perfectly with a 45 CG from the leading edge, which is about right around where this black line is. And it will eat up some sky really quickly. But it flies really good slow. The way it resembles to me, guys, I don't know if you can see it straight on. It resembles to me almost like a P-51 on steroids. Just a little bit smaller scale because of the wing, the dihedral in the wing, the low set wing. Yeah, but it's a screamer. Dustin, you love it, man. Good as you love to fly fast. Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, man, it's a great plane. And a lot of guys, I think Northeast FPV is doing, they want to do a cockpit 3D printed to put FPV in it as well. Hint, hint, Dustin, we need to get that done. But yeah, guys, I think Rough, you're going to love it, man. Just get that weight in the nose, get that 45 CG, man, with that battery, and you will definitely dig it. Give it a good toss. Now, what I did with mine, and this was Dustin's suggestion, guys, and I listened to it because after he talked about it to me with this plane, I thought about it, and it made a lot of sense what he was saying. So, Ruff, I want you to listen to me on this one, and GB, this might be something, if you're in here, buddy, you can listen to as well. Dustin made the suggestion that being that you hand toss this plane, it doesn't have flaps, of course. But he did say that if you set this plane up as if it had flaps, then you could also have your elevator in with your throws. In other words, so if you say, okay, well, I'm going to have landing flaps and takeoff flaps, each setting of those will kick your elevator up. Okay, so I did 2 positions of elevator with flaps position 1 and flaps position 2. And I've got probably, I don't know, maybe 15% up elevator on takeoff flaps per se. and about 25% up elevator with landing flaps. Now, the two ways I have flown this plane, typically takeoff flap setting with 15% up elevator is adequate, because what it does, guys, when Dustin was talking to me about this, when you toss this plane, it is, it does tend to be a little nose heavy. So it wants to do this if you don't have enough throttle. Whereas if you've got that up elevator in your flap setting, when you toss it, it automatically wants to go up. And once you get your altitude, you can take flaps off, elevator goes back to neutral, you're flying, you're good. So that was a good thought process there, Dustin, and that's, I did it, and I really like it. So works really good. That's just something to throw in there for any of you guys, wanting to get into this airplane. It's a great plane, you'll love it.
Appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, so the whole idea about that is, it seems like with toss and boss planes, you're always kind of rushing yourself to get back on the stick.
Yes.
To start to get that altitude. Well, with technology, program the technology to help you do it, or to do it for you, right? So that was the whole thinking process behind that. I was using it, and I dropped the link in the chat. I'm about to drop it again. I was using a safe. This was the F-16 64 millimeter that I was doing this on. Of course, I already had safe. Works beautifully, but I just wanted just a little bit more up elevator in it. But with prop planes, what I see a lot of guys do now. I got the Flightline 850 millimeter, which is in the same size realm, torquey motor, nice prop, 4S battery. Is guys they gun it like a jet. A jet you want to take off with full power, right? Because it doesn't have any prop wash, no forced air going over the wings like a prop plane. So with that being said, having the you're inducing too much rotational mass that is versus 64 millimeter. Now it's a foot, 12-inch, what have you. So when you toss it, it tends to torque roll itself over. Really, the only thing you need is like half throttle and just toss it, right? Or maybe 3/4, but you do not need full throttle by no part of the imagination. That's just too much. You're asking for trouble. Yeah, most planes you can just toss them in the air. They don't need to be like thrown like a baseball or like a football. Just kind of push it out of your hand, push it into the air more so, instead of, that sounds better, push it, not throw it. But but yeah, that's how I've always done it.
That's a good tip, man. And like you said, you're always rushing to get on the sticks with anything you hand toss, and that really, it just gives you that little bit of time with that flap setting, with that up elevator. It ensures that plane does this and not this. So that was a good tip, and it works great. I like it a lot. So any of you guys that are getting this plane, maybe start out with maybe 10% up elevator on takeoff flap setting. See how it works for you with maybe half throttle. Because this plane, now I'm telling you, half throttle, it's getting it. Full throttle. Another thing that I'd like to do, and this is something I might want to talk to you about, Dustin, as well, because this is another thing in the radio that when this plane, if you're flying level and you got it trimmed out at half throttle, when you punch it, what the plane wants to do is automatically climb because it's so much power. So what I would like to do is I'd like to do a mix with the elevator so that when you punch it, it still holds level. You see what I mean? And I know it can be done.
Yeah, that's just like a throttle mix to elevator mix.
Right.
Is all, with the elevator being the slave. But that would be tricky. It's doable, but it's like, don't do like little steps at first.
Well, I know in watching RC Geeks, that Bonanza he had the same problem with that Bonanza. When he would punch it, it wanted to go straight up, or it wanted to go more up. So he went in and did a mix on that as well to keep it more level when he went full throttle. So I know it can be done, like we were saying. It's just a matter of how much and how much increment you put in there. But yeah, guys, it's a great flying little plane, and it's something you can toss in the car. You can carry anywhere. Now you do need room for it because it's fast and it's going to get out there quickly. That's one thing. I think some guys were commenting about it being a park flyer. Well, depends on the size of your park, man, because it eats up some space quick, especially if you're running it over half throttle. It'll go vertical so fast. I mean, I call it a bumblebee practically because it's quick. So yeah, it's a fast plane, but half throttle, it flies slow. It slows down great. It performs a lot like a P-51 with the wings the way they are. So, you know, I see John VHRC's in here as well. He might could throw in some ideas too. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I found out about it. It's got the power in it, and when you're on it, it goes.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
what do you think? What do you think of that Pitts, man? Give us some heads up on that.
What are you talking about?
Really?
So for those that don't know, I finally called the hobby store last week and said, hey, do you have FMS Pitts? He goes, 1400 the V2? Yes. Yeah, we got one in the window. I'm like, cool, okay. So I waited around for another week just because I got tied up. And Colin was like, we were having to be in the area, stopped by, I still had it. So I bought it. And for a biplane, I've never flown a biplane other than the UMX Pitts. That joke is actually pretty fun. To get up at least 2 mistakes high and then like just start banging this sounds so stupid. Banging the sticks around just to see what it will do. I was amazed at myself. Like I got it to do a flat spin. Don't know how, but I did it. And now I'm like, I want to learn how to do that. That is pretty dang cool. It's huge. I mean, it's 1400 millimeters, but once you put it together, right, because there's 2 wings, the fuselage is kind of short and stubby, but I mean, it's still an awesome plane. I'm thoroughly happy with it. The only downside to it, and this is silly, I don't know why they did this, FMS put an XT60. It's a 6S plane. Why not put like an XT90 or just go ahead and put an EC5 connector on it and just be done with it? Yeah. So that's the only gripe I will about it. And I got some video that I'm editing for that, goes over everything. But if I would I buy it again? Absolutely, especially for the price point. I got mine a little cheaper, but at $279, like that's a lot of bang for your buck.
Yeah, it is. And I mean, I know you got it from Hangar 18 over in Raleigh, from Brian over there. Did he give you a good deal on it?
Oh yeah, yeah. He always gives you good deals on stuff. Oh yeah. Because I haven't seen him in a while, and we started talking about it because he's got the F-14 that's hanging up. He won't ever fly that one because his mom bought him that plane, and then his buddy, in his first marriage, like put it together for him, and then his mother died, so he's like, that plane will never fly. So if you ever go back and look at the nose, there is a piece of paper that's pierced through the nose or the pilot tube, and it says like finally assembled or something to that effect. And what it was is his buddy got tired of him having it laying around, not put it together, so he put it together for him. On there was pretty cool.
That's cool, man. Well, it's a nice looking plane, man. I watched a little snippet of a little video. Have you shot any more video than the one little tiny bit you sent me, or is that just a teaser for me, or what?
Yeah, I shot some videos of like putting it together. I mean, it's just your basic stuff, but it's my spin on it, right? Unboxing, putting it together, and then just after the flight going over. I didn't have nobody to video record me, and I'm not going to do the whole hat cam because once it takes off and it's out 50 yards, you can't see the thing. It's a dot in the air. Yeah. I just didn't have anybody to videotape me there at that point. Grandfather wasn't at home, and my dad was too busy building a barn for their miniature horses that they're getting.
So were there any things in the build of that plane that you ran across that you'd want to bring anybody's attention, or as far as CG or anything like that?
Now the CG is very wide. it's 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 10 millimeters. I think it's like 155 to 165, and yeah, it's a very wide CG to it. Got a lot of room in the fuse for like if you want to run a gyro or like for your receiver. So everything's easily placed in there. I always use the lemons with the gyros built into them that have the satellite receiver. Guniac turned me on one of those, and I've never had an issue with them at all. But
This is actually where he gets some of his stuff too, guys. Check that out. Guniac sent this to me and some of my stuff, so you guys definitely check them out. RC Juice. Tell them Ray sent you. But yeah, that's the thing, man. I mean, you know, so you're not flying. You didn't get the bind and fly, then you got the plug and play.
yeah. I don't think they offer like a bind and fly from FMS. I think all theirs is like plug and play. I think.
Okay. All right. Kind of like motion stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
I will say that Brian had the E-Flight F-18 on like in the back room where all the tables are at, and he had that in a Knight Timber X as well. So we turned off the lights and plugged it in, just to see how the lights were. That's pretty cool there. But
yeah.
That F-18 was pretty bad. I've seen pictures and stuff of it, but you know it's one thing to see pictures of it versus to see it firsthand.
Right.
I mean, that's a big jet for its advertised size, right?
Yeah.
Good looking jet. I don't.
Well, the gear on that jet are amazing.
Yeah, they are. The only thing and this is just my opinion. I mean, it's little. I don't like the livery on it. I think the one that was China released, it stayed within China or Asia, is a better look. But I mean, that's easy to fix. Kind of spray paint some stickers, right?
Right.
So I mean, I'm not going to buy a plane just because I don't like the livery. Again, that's what modeling's about.
That's right.
But
right.
But yeah, man. All in all, it's a really good plane. And for like a biplane, can't beat it.
Well,
I'd be curious to see.
It does look like a lot of plane for the money, like you were saying.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's one thing I've noticed about it. From the size and everything of your little video I saw and other people flying it, it does look like a nice plane for the money. And FMS makes good stuff. I mean, you know, they make nice looking airplanes. That BEA Hawk you got is awesome, you know. So the P-47 is awesome. The biggest problem that I'm hearing with FMS is parts. For instance, retracts. If you need a retract, you can't get a part. You have to order a whole set.
Right.
Which can be costly, you know, versus like the Corsair. If I need something like right now, I need a servo for a retract. I can order that servo without having to order a whole set of retracts. So that's the only thing about it. Somebody was saying the FMS pits in a blue scheme. Yeah, that would look nice. That'd be cool. That was RC Airhammer RC, excuse me. Yeah, that would look good. I like the blue. I like the red too. So either or black and white would be killer too.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Jackson? Give us a roll call, man. We got to break it down. We got a big crowd in here.
I had a train of thought, and I just dropped it because you're like, do a roll call.
Well, hey.
What was it? Oh, man, look. I know there's a small selection of people that like bombers. That's cool and all because bombers are the ticket. But we need a big B-17. I mean, Freewing did a nice B-17. Hobby King won in the size category and like the scale factor, but of course Freewing with the details and all that, you know, they won there. But like it's really wishy-washy with Hobby King right now. Is like, you know, oh, we're not going to carry this plane no more, and then 2 months later, boop, it's back in stock.
Yeah.
But then the price has gone up like $60. I'm like, because like the original B-17 that they were sending from sending from Sonic models. I think it was like $289 or like $275. Now it's $360 in it. But
I'll tell you, you're talking about V17. We were talking earlier tonight, guys. I watched a show on history, I think it Sunday afternoon. If you guys haven't seen it, you need to check it out. I was telling Dustin how much he would enjoy it, but it's called The Swamp Ghost. And it's basically a documentary based around a B-17 that went down right after the bombing of Pearl Harbor. It left Pearl Harbor en route for a mission in Japan. It dropped its bombs and had to outrun some Zeros, went into a cloud bank, a thunderhead, and actually ran out of fuel and had to go down in a swamp. And that's where it sat until the last couple of years. And this particular person went over and he resurrected it. And the whole documentary is based on how he resurrected it, what he had to go through to get a team in there to do it in the swamp. It was sitting halfway submerged in water, so they had to float it up with airbags, cut the wings off of it, take the motors off of it, and then get a heavy lift helicopter to lift it out piece by piece to carry it to a barge. Where it now resides at the Aviation Museum at Pearl Harbor for everybody to look at. So definitely, I would highly encourage any of you guys to go to History Channel and pull it up and watch it. It's called The Swamp Ghost. And boozers, if you're out there watching, I'm sure you've seen the decal that was on this plane because it was a true plane, and it had a picture of a swamp ghost on the side of it. And it's an amazing picture. Be a great patch if you guys haven't done that one as well. I thought about you when I saw that. So definitely go watch this documentary, guys. I think you would love it. Any of you guys that obviously love airplane and history, you can't help but watch this. So definitely check it out.
Yeah, so like Airhammer, who else was it? Dave Snyder. There was one more talking about a B-25. Fun you guys mentioned that because FMS made a great B-25. Other than the nose gear was kind of weak, but that's an easy mod. I think a lot of guys went with the FMS, and I did not know this. FMS used to make a P-38 Lightning at one point, but they would take that nose gear and put it into the B-25, and the problem had been solved. But right around I got into the hobby and got good enough to fly, or had more or less confidence in my flying skills, I was going to get it. Then I went on FMS's website and it said discontinued. And I'm one of those people, I don't buy a plane if I can't get parts for it, and I don't want to have to buy 2 or 3 planes just so I can keep extra stuff around, right? Mainly with like the bigger body pieces like wings and fuse and stuff like that, because I knew I'd keep that one for a long time in it. But yeah, that we need more bombers, more World War II bombers, or if they want to make a, I don't know. What do you guys think? If Freewing won't release a black plane because of all the gatoring, right? That happens with black paint. Cool, that's fine. What if you release a white plane like the AL-37? But it be a jet bomber. That way people could do whatever they wanted to it. Like you could, but then again, I feel like people may complain that now that they bought a $500 plane, now they gotta go paint it. But I see both sides to that. But I believe the overall excitement would outweigh that, right? Because what's a can of spray paint?
Well, again, it depends on how much you like the model. I mean, some guys do. Some guys don't even like to put on decals. They just like to fly. So I personally like to customize. I like the model, hence the name Jeff's Custom RC. But yeah, I mean, it's all part of it, and you either like it or you don't. And but I think it's one of those things where, let's face it, if you're going to fly, you're going to crash. It is what it is. It's inevitable. So when you crash, I don't know about you guys, but I don't have the money just to toss it in a trash can and go buy a new one. So you learn how to start fixing things, which is where your customization comes in. And then you learn how to start painting things. And then if it's going to be boogered up and dinged up, you might as well weather it up to hide those imperfections. So that's kind of how we start to all move into that part of the hobby if you love it and it's what you want to do. Because like I said, you can go buy a new again if you choose, but I don't know. Part of something to me, if it's not truly unfixable, is to fix it and to put it back together again and make it fly again. It's just part of it. And I love detailing and making things. Now, I'm not any Steve Hodges by any means, because Steve Hodges does some awesome stuff, and with the canopies and the mods he does and the brakes, and those are things I would love to have time to do. So yeah, you can get into this as much as you want to put into it, and that's the beauty of it. There's something in this hobby for everybody, from the person that just wants to fly to the person that wants to be Steve Hodges or whoever, and really go all out, So yeah, I like doing stuff like that. I like to paint. I like, my wife, does a lot of the decals for me, so I can always change those up. So it's a matter of what you want to do.
I was just kind of giggling at John VHRC. He's like, "Wreck 'em and check 'em, Roy."
Yeah, what's up, Mr. Roy? All right, so look, man, let's break it down. Who we got in here tonight? Because we got 65 people in here, man. 65.
That's a new record.
Yes, it is.
That's a new record.
And, we've got some great followers here tonight. We got Mr. Deuces Wild, Mike Keller.
We got Random Roy, Sky Blazer RC. We got some dude named Linden, GB Linden. Who's that girl? I'm kidding. Everybody knows GB. I always gotta do that to him.
Mr. Dave's RC. Peace.
Yeah,
painting the T28, man. It's looking good, Dave. You're doing a great job on that one, buddy.
You are, dude.
Loving the invasion stripes, loving the two-tone greens, man. That's gonna be a sweet-looking plane, buddy.
Yep, and we got the Air Marshal himself, which I'm seeing him later this weekend, not by choice. So, for those who know, my family, my mother-in-law and sister-in-law and wife want to go down to Atlanta to the music park because my sister-in-law turned 18. Reason I don't want to be driving 8 hours, 7-8 hours. I know I'm get stuck doing it, right? Because I'm the man. I'm just like, man, I hate being in a car for 7 hours. I'd rather be on a plane for 7 hours. At least I can fall back and go to sleep, right?
Purgatory.
We got Farmerman, Mike SSI. Oh, by the way, Mike, your plate went out, or your battery tray for your F-18 went out today. We got Mike Deuces up in here.
Royce.
Yeah, so we were just talking about the pits earlier, Deuces, and about the landing gear. Brendan, playing crazy. I just got here.
Mr. Gooniac, 33. What's up, buddy? Fiery Booty himself in the house.
EQRC. Now EQ's been doing a lot here lately with the with different light burners, like the ones that you got like the rings that have like some different colors in them. And then with Gooniac's burner, I think he's done 1 or 2 of light burners, but mostly been Gooniac's. Go check out his channel with all that, man. That's pretty doggone cool. Paul McNeil, 200 driver.
Pearl Jam 26 in the house. Mickey BRC.
Of course, we got Kenny. Mr. Hanger 51. Sorry to hear about you broke your rib.
Damn. Bummer.
Craft King. What is up, my friends? And then Mr.
Hey, Kenny, at least you didn't follow your flying thumbs, man. You know what I'm saying? At least you didn't break a thumb.
Spencer Keith, awesome. Glad to hear you got your battery tray mods. Wild Bill.
Mr. George Watts in the
Oh, my
house. How
man.
you doing, George?
George, did you ever get video of your HSD F-16 up? I just thought about it because of you mentioned about the throttle to elevator
John.
mix. The what?
I'm saying, hey, John VHRC, man. He was like, I'm here. I'm like, hey, John.
Oh, he's a cool guy.
Yes.
But
Got
yeah,
Mr.
man,
Jackson,
we got a
RC
freaking
Aviation. What's up,
crowd.
buddy? Did you see Jackson and Mason with the new colors on their airplane, man? The bright green they had on the plane. I mean, that looked good, Jackson.
Yeah, it looked
I
really
like
good.
that, man. That looked real nice, man. Awesome job there, Mason, and good flying, buddy. I'm digging it, man. Mr.
No,
Shit
Dave.
Block.
Kenny broke his rib because apparently he tripped over a tent rope.
That isn't the one Eve came from, is it?
That would explain a lot. I'm kidding. Oh man, it's too doggone funny. But no, I mean, so the big thing that happened today is E-Flight. Somebody screwed up big. I hope they don't get canned. But they're coming out with a 2 meter Draco. Now I know people will say Draco is like a carbon cub. Draco is nothing like a carbon cub. It's nothing like a cub really in general. But I'm really interested in to see how much detail there is in this model. You know, this has been going on for like a year and a half now, at least about this. So,
especially after he crashed his.
Man, dude, I wanted to cry that day. But the thing about Mike, man, is he takes it all in stride. He's building this new plane, Scrappy, that is it's phenomenal. Carbon fiber. I mean, it's just awesome. I wish he lived near me because I would be working for him. I would try my damnedest to be working for him. Just to get exposed to that. That would be just awesome. Dave Marshall, Draco's a modified Volga. Nothing like a damn Cub.
Well, and I guess that's the difference in people. I mean, I don't get the thrill out of that plane. So I mean, I'm glad other guys do. I personally, I don't see it. Yeah, I mean, I don't get it. I don't get what I really don't. I don't get what the hype is on that plane.
Man, look. The only thing I need to do is like paint one Arctic camo, and you'll be like drooling.
Hey, if it ain't camo, I don't want none. All right.
So the whole thing about Draco is he took a basic Wilga, and then like turned it to like this ultimate brush plane, to where like when he would do like competitions, like stall competitions, he could take the pitch of the propeller and like put it in reverse to make him basically like stall the plane and just like sit down. I mean, it's just crazy. And then like in the legs, they're like knuckled like an F-18, right?
Yeah.
So the front part of the legs, that's actually part of the actual airframe above the knuckles, he added like a wing to make it more aerodynamic, and then added those as gas tanks or fuel tanks so he could travel longer distance. But before all that, he didn't like the power, so he yanked out the motor and put a, it's not a turbofan. It's a, oh gosh, it's a turbine. It's like a turbine prop engine. Oh
yeah,
my gosh, how can I not remember that?
Google it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like I say, I see the plane. I saw his thing that he did for Horizon Hobby and all that. And it's okay. I mean, but it just doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't make me go, I gotta have that. You know. I mean, I don't know. That's just me though, and that's what's so great about this hobby. I mean, there's all different kinds of stuff for different people, and you know, I mean, I just saying.
Turboprop. Duh.
Yeah, there you go, turboprop. Like I say, I mean, it's cool, but it's just, I don't know. It's not my thing. I mean, and nothing, I've got appreciation for all planes. Don't get me wrong, but it's not
As
one.
long as they're painted camo, Arctic camo to
whatever.
be Pacific.
Yeah, exactly, whatever. But I'm just saying. I mean, I think there's other things that I'd personally rather have, but it's not that I wouldn't appreciate watching you or somebody else fly and go, wow, that's awesome. You know, especially if you can land it on the antenna of a car. I get it. You know, like a dragonfly on a clothesline. That's cool. I mean, I understand that, but you know, to each their own.
Yeah, Shadow. It's been a long day. 3 hours of sleep and been up since like 4:30 this morning. Typical day. I'm just tired. But Jeff reminds me of Henry Ford. You can have whatever color you want as long as it's black. Jeff's like, I can have whatever plane I want as long as it's Arctic camo.
Hey man, hey.
And
that
bonus
plane
points
ain't
if
black,
it comes
boy.
from the factory
All right?
like that.
That plane ain't black. All right, that plane ain't black. Okay?
Yeah, and they're still in the box. But if you had if you had an Arctic camo plane, oh god, let's see. If you had an Arctic camo Cub right now, that son gonna be put together and like with at least 10 flights on it before the weekend. I
You know
know
what?
you.
Hey.
I know you like a book.
Hey, you know what?
Open up the book. And
I
on
thought
the
about
8th day,
taking my
God said, "Let there
AL-37.
be Jeff, Customs RC, that loves
Hey, look.
Arctic camo."
I thought about painting my AL-37 Arctic camo, but then it would look like a Chick-fil-A advertisement with a cow. Okay, and I was like, well, that ain't gonna work. All right.
I told you what we need to do. If Joe Null in the fall did not get canceled, but it did. My opinion, they're kind of jumping too early in that assessment. But hey, that's their place. They can do whatever they want, and I respect that. It just sucks because I could go this year.
They didn't ask us.
I'm gonna protest. I'm gonna walk right down the middle of the runway.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, I mean it's. I told you we should do a Fight Club theme. That would have been. I mean, just imagine slow pass. You know, remember like you see the video of like Wesley slow pass, nose up, attitude, and you got like our two goofy ass faces on the side of it.
Yeah. That's right. Hey, it will be good. That will be good. Definitely. Definitely.
Or I just might have to get me one for that and get Tara to make some stickers.
There you go. That's right. Yes, Josh Weaver. Null in the Fall was canceled, man.
Yeah.
Public
They made the
service
announcement last week, I believe.
Yes, public service announcement. Unfortunately, Joe Null has been canceled for the fall.
Dude,
Hey,
Matthew hit it right on the head. He goes, his plane lineup: Arctic Camo F-15, Arctic Camo F-4, Arctic Camo A-10, Arctic Camo F-16, Arctic Camo SU-30, Arctic Camo
camo colors.
AL-6.
That's right, man. Hey, love
Oh,
it.
man.
That's right. Hey, look, and you can't tell me that this plane right here, this SU, would not look awesome with some Arctic camo coloring on it, man.
Oh, no,
That
it
air-
would. It definitely would. It's like Free Wings, their SU-35, the older
Yeah.
one that has it's the EPO foam.
Yes.
They have like a leopard. I call it a leopard, but it's like it's yellow, brown, polka dottish. Then they've got
Yes.
that Arctic, like light colors like that, like your whites and your grays and maybe like some blues.
Yep.
That is a beautiful plane.
Yeah. Well, it's like the guy that did Brian out in California that we did the stickers for his F-16, the 90 millimeter from Free Wing. He did the flanker Arctic camo, which is the blues. You know, that's a nice looking jet. And Tara made all of the stickers and everything for that plane as well, and the decals, and it looks really good. Decals, decals, whatever you want to call it.
I just got here. It says Jeff Customs RC's Arctic Camo shirt must come out. And then Ryan O above that said Jeff would probably like the Arctic Camo Showpit pub, which I guess is I have no idea. I thought it just said like pub.
But see, Deuces is feeling me, man. Arctic Camo makes him weak in the knees. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's like that 70 millimeter F-16 from Free Wing Motion RC. That's a bad little jet, man. And you know, between that one and the E-Flight, I've flown the E-Flight, and it's a bad little jet, man. But that Arctic Camo in that F-16 is just like, if I had to buy one, I just think I would go to that one because it's already painted. You know, I mean, I dig it.
Josh tells Deuces, he goes, "You weak in the knees." It's like, we are all weak in the knees. Oh,
yes,
man.
we are. Yes, we are. All right, so how you gonna? What are you giving away tonight, man? I thought I read something in a post somewhere.
Oh, that was an April Fool's joke,
Oh,
just in the middle of July.
There it is. Just glad to have y'all. Thank you for coming.
Appreciate it. Signing off. Have a good week. Oh, the show pop. Got you. Dude, I'm all over the Draco, even if it comes like in white. I will paint that son of a gun. You know what? Just for fun, I would paint it Arctic Camo. Why the hell not?
Hey,
Just do it.
Yeah.
Then you see me out there with some knee braces on, right? Because I'd be too weak in the knees to fly it.
I'll fly it for you, man. I can handle it. Because, you know, you ain't been flying much anyway, so, you know.
Hey now, I'm trying to get some more time underneath my belt.
Hey. Yeah.
I hate that I can't fly my bigger jets. My small stuff, sure. But, like, the real fun is, like, my Bayhawk, F-22, A-10. Like, I love my Free Wing A-10. I love it. And every time somebody comes into the shop to see it, that's the plane they go to. Right beside my F-18, Dave.
How about the Roban by Motion RC, man, the big A-10? That's a sweet looking jet, man.
It is, and that thing's a lot of money, but it's been out for some time. I think it's been out about 2 years.
That's a lot of money. Just the airframe's what, $1,500?
Yeah, I think Matthew that's in the chat here, I think he's actually putting one together.
Okay.
Because I saw early in the chat tonight that he mentioned that he had 120 millimeters, I believe.
Yeah.
EDFs came in.
Yeah, that's a big jet, man. It's a big gal, that's for sure.
Hey, Jeff in Lower Alabama.
What's up, Jeff Rowe? Bodine.
Oh, did you hear about the sad news? Well, I'm sure most of you guys have. Charlie Daniels died yesterday.
He went down to Georgia, man.
Too
I had to
soon.
go there. I had to go there, man. You know? I mean, it needed to be done. I had to do it. He's hanging with Dave Marshall right now.
So Farmer Man, he said that he wants the HSD 747. That's a big jet, but it's like 2 Gs.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's in Canadian. Farmer Man.
Yeah.
It's probably like 3,500 maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. It's a lot. I had a friend of mine, Dustin. I was going to tell you. I sent him a email link for Dave Marshall, and he talked with him. But I told him I'd run it by you as well because I know you have them all. He flew it this past weekend. I wasn't out there, and when he took off with the plane in safe, plane took off well, got about 3 feet off the ground, and all of a sudden it went into a loop pattern and did 2 consecutive loops, and on the third come around and went straight into the ground. So you know what that did? And it was at full throttle, and it was in safe, if that tells any of you guys anything. So, question was, what happened? So I reached out to Dave Marshall because I know he's a techie with a lot of these receivers and things like that. And my friend actually emailed Dave and talked with him about it. And, you know, basically come to find out that he had stripped the servo in the elevator a while back and replaced it with a servo out of the F-15 64 millimeter, the nose steering servo. So both are 9-gram servos. So now the question is to anybody out there, including yourself, could that have caused the problem? Was there something that maybe he didn't do in the settings on the radio? being that he switched out a servo. Only thing I could come up with is that he didn't really, I say, ground test. And when he ran up the speed to over 25%, AS3X kicks in as well.
Mm-hmm.
So my question would be, when he took off with his plane, did he get over 25% and all of a sudden that particular servo that he put in there was backwards? And it caused that plane to do something stupid. The next question would be, what caused the throttle to get hung wide open? Because that was the next issue with this plane.
So my first thought would be, okay, well, he replaced the servo. And I think on the Maul they're digital, but more so the fact is that on the safe receivers, even though you may program that servo to be reversed, right? So you get the correct output for like nose up, nose down attitude.
Right.
You then would also have to go into the actual receiver and change it into reverse as well. Because in safe, it's still thinking, okay, this is up, when really it's down. But on the controller, when you pull back on the stick, it commands up. So you're kind of fighting and oscillating it. That was my first two observations.
Well, and I think that's kind of where Dave Marshall was going too, because Dave did email him back, and Dave, thank you for that. That meant a lot to him because we talked tonight, and he actually told me that you had gotten back with him, and I really appreciate that, man. That means a lot to me and to him. But yeah, that's kind of what Dave was saying. That's what we were talking about tonight, is that if that servo were reversed, but not per se in either the radio or the receiver, and the gyro part of it was thinking that it was backwards, as we all know gyros can be, Pilot Ryan, did it make that plane go straight up and get hung and do loops until it hit the ground? That's kind of what I'm wondering. And and Dave Marshall says you can only reverse it in the receiver. It would have looked fine in the pre-flight, but when safe takes over, that bitch would have flipped the... I hear you, and thank you. I appreciate it. There's my Dave. That's Dave. That's what I'm talking about. So, yeah, I mean, that's kind of... I'm thinking what had to be the problem, man, was that he took a servo out of an F-15 nose gear, put it in... Because my question to him was it a reverse gear servo? Were the leads red, white, and black, or were they orange, yellow, and brown? He said they were orange, yellow, and brown. I said, okay, well, then it wasn't a reverse gear servo. Correct? Anyone?
Right.
Yeah. So.
Huh. I mean, that's the only thing that comes to my mind in it. I mean, typically, like with those planes, if I strip out a servo, I just eat my pride and just buy the actual servo that's for that plane from Horizon. Maybe go ahead and buy 2 of them, or just not use safe, right?
Yeah. Well, he did it accidentally because the elevator was up at some point, and he went to push it down manually, and it stripped the servo.
Oh. I thought you were his mentor. You should tell him that's bad.
I wasn't there, buddy. I wasn't there, and I didn't even know that he had changed out the servo until tonight, after he had talked to Dave Marshall.
But if that Maul was Arctic Camo, you would have been there.
Hey! What is this? Hey! What to tell at the end?
Oh man, it's too funny.
Yes.
That's too funny. But I mean, I hate it. I mean, I hate it for him. So what did he do? Did he just? Did he have to like buy a new fuse? Did he have to buy a new plane? Like what?
No, it totaled. It totaled. Matter of fact, I told him to strip it for parts. He's actually going to get another one. He called Brian over in Raleigh already, and he has another one. So he's going to get another one because he loves the plane, and I get it. I
was gonna say, I got one. If he wants one, I'll sell him mine.
If you want to get rid of it, I mean, if you want to talk a deal, I'm sure he just soon gets yours because I know yours and I know there's not a scratch on it, and I'll vouch for that. Um, so right now I think Brian, I think they've got 15% off that plane with Horizon on their Suns Out Funds Out sale, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, but yeah, I know Brian does have it over in Raleigh. So yeah, if you want to, I'm sure he would pick it up from you because either way, he'd have to go, near you or to Brian. Either way. So.
Oh, yeah, he'll pass. Yeah, he'll pass right by me. Yeah, I mean, you guys information. Just tell him maybe offer on it, and next time at the shop, I'll get some pictures of it. But yeah, they ain't. You know me. You know how.
Yeah. So Brian, if you're listening, man, and you do want to replace his plane, and I think you do. There you go, right there. I mean, Dustin is telling you right now that he'll give you a good deal. Whatever you guys come up with. If you're gonna drive to Raleigh, you might as well. He's right there, so you could get it from him, and y'all could do something right there. So, yep.
Sweet.
Always connected, man. Always connected. You know.
I find like I'm wanting to get rid of like my smaller birds. Like they're fun. Don't get me wrong, but it's like after you go and you fly like a good sized plane, like a Pitts 1400 or a 1600 millimeter Spitfire or Corsair, like if I can fly like a UMX or like a bigger plane, I always go to the bigger planes because I mean they just fly better. Oh, I forgot. I've got floats for mine too.
Well, that's what Dave Marshall was just saying. They come with floats with this sale they've got right now. So yeah. So
yep.
I'll definitely tell him to get with you, man, and see what y'all can come up with because he's going to definitely replace it. I know that. So it might work out good for both of you, and then you can buy something new.
Yeah, I need some more tooling.
Baby needs shoes. Baby needs shoes.
Oh man, I do.
So what has anybody else bought? Are things going good with people getting stuff right now?
Oh, you damn right. You damn right, Ryan. I do got a thing for a taste for big. He goes biatches. Biatches.
I can't believe you haven't got that OV10, Dustin. That's a sweet looking plane too, man.
Well, it is. And then a lot of people started crashing them. And I don't mean to sound harsh when I say this. I think a lot of it is pilot error. Not like the F-18, which was a legitimate issue with the servos.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people were just not setting them up correctly.
Yeah.
And then they get on Facebook, it's like, oh, I'll never buy anything from Ocean again. But they don't give no details, right? Like a friend of ours that's in the chat now, his T5, or excuse me, F5 went in, but that was a legitimate issue. That was a legitimate the little wood plates that are glued that the screws go in to hold the EDF should not come out.
No.
And nobody, I wouldn't have thought to check it. I've never checked one, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But luckily, Motion stepped up finally after a little bit of persuasion.
And that's the power of this community, guys, and that's just it. I mean, we all love the companies that we deal with, but at the end of the day, we are the customer, and all of us standing behind one another and supporting one another, especially when, a lot of us guys know we are good pilots, and we know we do good builds because we watch our videos, and we see how we check over things and we fly. So that's the power of a community, and that's why we're all tight here and look out for one another. So yeah, I was definitely glad to see Motion RC do the right thing by Mike. We know who it is, and I was glad that Mike was able to get that taken care of.
Oh, absolutely. But Mike Keller, the whole Draco thing, that was a whoopsie on somebody at Horizon. Now, it could be that they did it kind of as like a publicity stunt, right? Reverse psychology. Let it kind of leak it out and get people excited. People start talking about it.
Let it ruminate, yeah.
Right. It's like, if you ever meet that special lady in your life, you gotta plant that seed and watch that plant grow, right?
Plant no seeds.
You can't jump the gun too
Plant no
fast.
seeds. Plant no seeds.
You gotta plant the seeds. Then you gotta water them. Oh man, that reminds me of a buddy that his girlfriend at the time in college. There was it was in a video where the couple got like a plant and they had to take care of it together because it was like their baby. He let that thing die. He's like, I fed it too much water and it died.
Drowned.
And then the girl got so heartbroken. She's like, how could you kill our baby? He's like, I don't know nothing about plants. He's like, I planted a plant back when I was in like elementary school. It was like a sunflower seed. I'm not into that stuff, but you know.
George Watts is funny right now. He said, George Watts said, it's a marketing thing, no accident, like a naked Kardashian.
or a Kardashian movie. I heard she got 2 thumbs up in that one. Oh man, that's too funny. Like, look, for real, that whole like, not to get too raunchy, but you know that video's out. Your family members are gonna see it. Your sisters are gonna see it. That's gonna be awkward at like, I don't know, Thanksgiving, Christmas, family reunions.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I mean, but that family's kind of twisted in a sense to begin with. But still, I mean, I'm just thinking out loud here.
Yeah.
So, Mike, you're gonna really go through that next F5, huh? Because he was saying that he's getting it in on Thursday.
Yeah, might as well do it, man. I mean, you know, that's the thing. If you like a plane, man, you got to have it. I mean, you know, you tear something up, you go right back after. It's just like my T-45. First one I had, first time I flew it, I stuck it in the ground. Came home, ordered another one, man, but I ordered it in 8S this time. And I love my T-45. It's a great plane. And she's getting ready to fly soon, very soon. I got everything put back in it with what happened last time. And got to get a couple little things to get ready to go. What the hell are you laughing at?
Airham RC goes, I would not watch that. Kardashian is ass. Oh, man. And then, oh, man, this is getting off the rails pretty quick here. And Dave Marsh goes, Kanye has seen another wiener invade his wife, probably before he even met her. Oh,
He's running for
Jesus
president.
Christ.
You don't know that?
That is too freaking funny. Oh,
Lord.
gosh.
So, hey, pull up that. Can you pull up that video of that trailer of this goblin right here, man, and throw it up there? In case any of these guys haven't seen it. I don't know where Ruff is tonight. I haven't seen him in here. I don't think he's in here.
I saw him.
I know he should have his. I think he said his was going to be here today. Yeah. So I'll be interested in knowing how he gets it all working out. What's up, Skip Bill? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Glad you
my
can make
man's
it.
in here. What's up, buddy? How you doing, man?
But yeah, I can't wait to see Ruff fly this thing. I'm telling you, man, you'll love it. And I think GB, I guess GB's has already gotten there. You flown yours yet, GB? See in here? David crazy, man.
Hold on, I'm having some buffeting issues.
Of course you are. It wouldn't be us.
Hey, now knock on wood. Everything's been alright.
Hey. What's up, Nate?
The legend's me, based on the legend. Whoop whoop.
Pearl Jam, you crazy, man. Yeah, this plane does come in 2 schemes, guys. Yellow or the pink and blue. Which that's one John VHRC got, was the pink and blue. Roy, you got two buddies. Right, another plane in, Roy. I hope so, man. Like I said, that thing will rip, bud.
check out his other video. I like how you did it like as a horror film, because you know it's the Goblin. That would have been really cool if they came out like with a green one and call it like the Green Goblin, which
That's right. That's
Marvel
right.
may not have liked that one, but it is
Yeah.
what it is.
I tell you, man, it's a sweet plane. Once you get it dialed in, it flies really good. It rips it up too. It'd be a good plane to do some streamer cuts with. You know, put you some streamers on the wings and get several guys out there with these planes. That'd be awesome. My luck, somebody's streamer get wrapped around my prop and send mine right into the ground.
That would be my issue.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Ruff said he got his today. Awesome, buddy. Can't wait to see that, man. When you think you're gonna fly it, man?
I'm adding some last people that Michael Honeychuck. I think that was Healy. There's people that are still Michael Honeychuck.
Hey Nate, watch that A6, buddy. A friend of mine got one. It's got some weird tendencies. Which I mean, you got Ray working with you too, and you're a smart pilot as well. But that A6 has got some weird tendencies. Wants to stall. I think it was left. That's in one of my videos we did on that A6.
You talking about the F86, or are you saying A6?
The A6. That's the one that Nate just got.
Oh,
And,
nice.
Yeah, and it's got some weird tendencies. So just be sure to be on your game, man. Get some altitude with it. Have it be ready.
You know what? I get the A6 and the A4 mixed up sometimes. Yeah, the intruder, the dual seat beside the pilot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. But yeah, he had he being Brian at Hangar 18, he had an A4 free wing hanging up. I've always liked that plane. See, that's why I can't go there, because I want stuff that I don't have time to fly, and I end up buying it. So it's like,
Yep. Appreciate it, buddy.
yeah. So it just kind of just like sits there.
What are you talking about, man? What sits there?
Oh, the plane, like the planes, like the bigger jets and stuff.
Yeah.
Because Brian at Hangar 18's got he's got an A4 that he
Yeah.
like traded somebody for. Looks
Yeah.
brand new. It's just hanging up in the ceiling.
That's the one with a hump on top, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, and you can remove it if you want.
Yeah.
I always thought that was a cool plane.
That A4 is supposed to be a couple of guys at our field have got it. That's supposed to be a very, very good flying jet, man.
But yeah, just saying he's not too worried about it.
Yeah, and I know, Nate, you're a great pilot, man, and I'll take nothing from you. My friend, he's a good pilot, but that plane gave him some weird tendencies, and I don't know if it was an elevator thing. I can't quite remember, but it was just once you get it dialed in, I think it's great, but it's getting it dialed in is the problem, because I think with the factory rates or something, it was very twitchy or something. There was something about it, man. It was like an oh crap moment, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Ooh, Diamondback livery. That's pretty sweet, Matthew.
Yeah, that A4 is a great flying jet, man. It's very forgiving, very docile from what I've seen. Should be a
Ooh,
good.
Hold on. Guniak talking about, hey, watch this. This is a fan blowing. Oh, I can't do it. I can't do it in the chat. I forgot about that. Back.
It did start for power, Nate. Sorry I missed you guys' show last night. I checked it out this morning. You guys did a good job. Enjoyed it. Thank you.
Yeah, I can't do that. Wow, wow, wow.
I think I've decided, Dustin, from Dave's RC, I'm going to go with that F-14, man, so I can do your mods that you and Rich came up with and some stuff like that. I think I know a guy that can get them to me. But I just like that jet, man. It was between that and the FMS F7F. It's a hard decision because that F7F, I have the flight line and I love it. And that F7F from flight line with those retracts a little bit bigger, and plus it only runs off of one pack versus the flight line having two packs. But I thought, well, I've already got one. I love how it flies, so I like to have that F-14 though, I think, man.
Huh? What'd you say?
Nothing.
I was debating whether to act like I didn't hear you or be like, yeah, sorry, bud, I don't make those no more.
Yeah, right. Okay. I see how you are.
Kid.
Biatch.
Oh, man, I was hoping, oh, it's lost 3 fans. Wow.
Check out your messenger, man.
Who, me?
Yeah, Jermaine Spencer just sent me something and asked me to forward it to you. So I did. Jermaine, it's done.
Jermaine.
Right?
What? It was after, I don't see Jermaine.
Well, look for it.
Oh, you're talking about Messenger on
Yeah.
Facebook. I think you're talking about Messenger like the chat right now.
No. That would be a chat. Messenger would be Facebook.
We better fight. We better fight.
Hey man, it's Fight Club, man. It's Fight Club. Come on now.
Oh Lord, have mercy. Lord, have mercy. Yeah. So that's. I just pulled that up, but I couldn't get it to play fully. But in that video that Guniat posted, they've got a 70mm F-16, the Arctic Camo version, plug-in for Jeff. But he lost like 3 fans. The EDF came out or had some FOD go through it and busted up 3 of the fans.
And yes, guys, get Ray there. Ray only needs, what, 52 more, I think? Yes, 52 more, according to Randy.
Yeah, I need like 485.
Yeah, we'll get you there, bro.
I know,
Okay.
man. It's just I don't have the resources to go out and fly like I used to. Unfortunately.
Whatever, man. Look.
I can fly at my parents' house, but that's it, dude. At least I'm getting some flying in.
You got a field right here, man. You just get your butt in the car and come over here.
Yeah, it's an hour and a half each way. That's what you don't tell people.
But man, come on now. I mean, damn, some guys.
Hey, I had 3 days off this past week, and who was at the lake house? Who was at the lake house?
4th of July weekend, man. Come on, man.
Oh, don't give me that. Hey, as you say to me.
It was, yes. It was a holiday. I mean, I'm just saying. I was here Sunday and Monday. Where were you? Yeah.
Sunday, Monday I was working. Sunday,
yeah.
What was I doing?
Yeah.
Oh no, Sunday is when I got the plane and was putting it together. No, I got it Saturday night and then flew it on Sunday.
Right. See, there it is. You could have flew it at our field Sunday. See. Yeah.
Oh, brother.
Yes.
I didn't even know you were back in town.
I know. You don't care. You don't keep up with nothing.
You didn't tell me, and I'm not your crazy ex-girlfriend. Hey, Jeffy, are you back from the lake house?
Yeah,
Let's
man.
fly.
All right, come on. Come on.
Hey, hey, you know what? I
Hey.
could during the weekend fly my jets here at the shop because we got a paved and that sun gun is straight.
Yes, exactly. See,
I
see,
may
there
have to
you
try
talk.
that. I may have to try it like with the F-16 since I got two of them, and just
Yeah,
hey, if I hit a building, I hit a building.
I need to get one of those from you. Is what I need to do. I need to go ahead and get one and paint it Arctic camo. I mean, it's just
Hey, you
got
know
to have.
what? They're 15% off on the summer flight sale.
Not nothing right. Hey, I done looked at it. Trust me. What's Mr. Victor Samuels? How are you,
Oh man, it's too
buddy?
funny.
I need to see your F4 go in, man. That was a beautiful bird.
Yeah, dude.
But
No,
Victor did say he's getting the F-18 and the Blue Angel, so he will definitely fly that one well. I know he will. So
yeah, and he ordered one of the F-18 battery tray mods. I appreciate you there, buddy. Doing
yeah,
that. That goes out tomorrow. I just made some more before the show, and yeah, what I was saying is because I saw you had the elevator. It looked like your elevator gate was your issue because you had used like hot glue and over time it just worked itself loose. And what I
yeah,
was saying is like if you give me the dimensions of like the servo bot, like the servo size, I could cut out some wood plates and basically make like a wood pocket for like for your next one. Because I know you're gonna get another F4. You've got to get another F4 and paint
yeah,
it like your
definitely.
old one. Because I remember when I came into the hobby and I saw that, I was like, why is that F4 orange or like the reddish color? Then I looked it up and said, oh, it was the drones,
Yeah,
which
that's sweet.
I didn't know they did that back then.
Hey, look, guys, I want to give a shout out really quickly to a channel that's here with us tonight. It's Tall Guy RC. He's a super big channel, guys. He did a flight of the Goblin himself as well, and does some really good videos out there, guys. So definitely check him out and check out his channel. I think you guys will like it. Got a lot of good stuff out there. You might want to blue wrench him up there, Dustin, and make him a moderator as well. I appreciate you being here, man. Thank you.
Just making sure. Oh yeah, I already got him. I already got him a wrench and all that good stuff.
Good deal.
Just making sure. Cool, because there were some people that were entering in the contest during the show tonight. I didn't want to be a butthead, so I went ahead and put them in. But looks like we're about to get ready for that.
Cool. We're an equal opportunity channel here, man.
So
Hey, how you doing, buddy? Crown's off to you, man.
let's see. I flew a plane on driveway. You see what George Watts says? This guy's a badass. I fly a few of my foamies off my driveway in my subdivision. I have to land by going around a tree and then shooting a gap between two houses and then around another tree. Can you imagine being like, let's just say the kitchen faces the alleyway?
So no, Dustin, he's calling you out. Is what he's
I
doing.
know.
In case.
Look, the people in my neighborhood, I don't even want to get into that because let alone I start making noise, I want to hear it from the new HOA people. But
All right, Skip said is he in, and GB is saying to check your messenger. That would be messenger.
I'm about to just cut you off and make it a one-man show.
Uh-huh. All right, guys, then we going
Why
nowhere
did
now.
he-
We got it away.
Ryan, why'd you just like message me saying, "Hey man"?
Hey.
I gotta bust his balls. I love that guy.
Hey.
Hey Ryan, no, we can, we good, let's do it.
That's right, guys. Get Gooniac there. We got 46 more, so we've actually come up tonight, guys, right here on this channel. We've gotten him up further, guys, closer to the goal, so get it done.
Yeah, so if you've been around the block a few times, and if you don't know, or even if you do know, go check out Gooniac because that's the the myth, the legend, the fiery booty expert, right here. To make those jets look more scale. At first, okay, when I first got into the hobby, I heard about people putting LEDs up the, what I call the tailpipe. Oh, it's pretty funny to see how far I've came. I'm like, that's cool until I actually got one, and now like all my jets, for the most part, have one, or have like a version of something in there, right? Because it's so cool. I remember I spent 3 hours with reflective tape doing the F-22, and then I just spoke to Guniac, goes, nah man, just use some paint. And I'm like, where were you 3 hours ago?
Exactly. Right. Yeah.
But yeah, sub to Guniac, man, because he's just an all-around great guy. Try to give him that support to get him over the over that hump, because he's came a long way pretty darn quick. Just like you and Dave Marshall.
Yeah.
What's going on Approach? Thanks for joining us.
It's all because of these guys out here. I'd like to say hello to Mr. On Approach RC. Hello tonight. Glad to have you in here. But it's all because of you guys, man, that we're all here. Enjoy doing this. It's a passion. I love it. And just enjoy hanging out with you guys. I watch more YouTube than I do television nowadays, guys.
I don't even watch television.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, look, I'm constantly watching somebody's live show. Love hanging out with all you guys. So, and that's what it's all about. We all support everybody here, man. It's a great community. So thanks to everyone here. Mr. Roach Coach Healy's, how you doing, buddy? Tyson D. Strong. Mike Killer, Fast Keller. On Approach RC, George Watts. You got some good guys in here tonight, man. Skip Dale.
We got an awesome crowd. Awesome crowd.
Right. Definitely. And y'all been going strong all night, man. I appreciate it. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Mr. Airhammer RC. Yes. Farmer Man. You still here, buddy? We got a giveaway, guys. Don't nobody be going nowhere. Mr. Spencer Keith. Well, you get super chats, Spencer, when you basically get monetized. And I am a few hours away at watch time from 4,000, which means, yes, I'm over 1,000 subscribers. Thank you guys, everyone. And I've got to have so many hours, which is 4,000, to get monetized. So I'm very close. So the more you guys watch the videos, the more you guys watch the show, the more hours I get, and the closer I get to getting totally monetized. So I'm sure Ray's probably got a lot of hours as well, because Ray does a lot of videos. He's been putting out videos for a long time. Ray's been killing the videos. So,
he has.
Ray, have you ever checked your hours to see where you are, man?
Thanks, Rack and Roy. Appreciate the kind words, buddy.
Is Roy out?
I think so. I just see he says, "Hey Jeff, thank you guys for such a great show."
Yeah,
he didn't say he was leaving, but I guess it's kind of like leading up to that point.
Okay, yeah, he's trying to tell you we need to do a giveaway. Is what he's trying to tell you. We got 8 more minutes, and we've been on an hour and a half, man. Killing it tonight, guys.
So I guess so we got one fire booty to give tonight. We got a surprise as far as another giveaway tonight. And then next week on my channel, Raven Rock Machine and Aviation, we're doing the final fiery booty giveaway there. So if you don't win tonight, you have a chance to win tomorrow night. And if you enter in the night, if you already entered in, those go over to next week as well, so you don't have to like re-enter or nothing like that. I'm just trying to make it simple. If you did enter in the night, let me drop that that video.
Wow, Bill, what that means is if you go into your analytics of YouTube, it will tell you every time somebody watches a video of yours, you get, say it's a 5-minute video, you get hopefully 5 minutes of watch time for that one viewer. So every time people watch your videos, you get cumulative minutes, and those minutes add up to hours. And in order to get monetized with YouTube, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And once you reach those two goals, as long as you keep putting out videos, you're good. I think Pilot Ryan's touched upon this before as well on his stuff. So yeah, 4,000 sounds like a lot, but if you're doing live streams, things like that, it can add up quickly. Because for every hour of live stream that you have, the number of viewers is 1 hour per person. So every hour adds up. More things you do like that, the more videos you have, the quicker those things add up. So maybe, I hope that answers your question. And if you go to YouTube Studio and look under your hours for 365 days, it'll tell you how many minutes or hours you have. So that's why I was wondering if Ray had all of his hours, because as soon as he hits 1,000, he'll be monetized. So that's how it works.
Right on, right on, right on. I'm just like waiting for this to load real quick, because we had some questions as far as if they were entered. I don't want to tell them wrong. But
Ray's 44 away, guys. Get him there. Come on. Subscribe. Gooniac. Get it done. And guys, definitely check out my man over here, Mr. Raven Rock Machine and Aviation. Check out his channel. Subscribe. Hit that bell notification, guys, for videos, because he does a lot of machining videos as well, which are really cool to watch what he does. He's been working with a lot of brass lately. Comes out with a mirror finish. So definitely check out Dustin's channel, guys. And like I said, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification, and thumbs up this show tonight, guys. If you haven't done it yet, everybody go to the thumbs up and 3, 2, 1 and hit it.
yeah, so GB, I was looking at the entry video to see if one gentleman was entered in, unless he went by a different name and doesn't appear to be. But you can still enter in for next week's giveaway, but I'm cutting it off tonight because we had a person enter in like 30 minutes ago, and I let them in just because I'm a nice guy. But I say let's start this.
Yeah, get
Everybody's
it done.
waiting for it. They ain't here for us. They're here for a giveaway, right?
Sorry, that's right.
There's some truth to that, I'm sure. Maybe.
Get that number up. Get the number of people in this room up. Let's get it done. Tell your friends, tell your wife.
So the first things first, and I'm going to try to make this 1 second here, is I'm going to try to make this easy as possible to see. We got our buddy, Mr. GB. So first thing we're going to be able to give away is anything from his merch store, right?
Awesome. Am I on the wheel?
Huh?
'Cause I'd like to have a GB shirt. Am I on the wheel for that one? I've been feeling lucky lately, man.
Oh, you know what? Just So to that, we were on. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me show you actually all the GBs. I was looking at the wrong screen. My bad. Great product stickers. If you like GB enough, you can get one of his indoor pillows and snuggle with him at night and be part of the GB Linden family. But not some great stuff in here. I'm gonna have to get me a shirt for sure. But
I like the shirts, man. They're awesome.
I like a little sticker too, because I've got a lot of stickers, and I want to put like a board or something up, and then do like a frame around it, right?
Yes.
And then just put all my stickers on there from guys. But
right. Hey, is Skip on the wheel, Dustin?
1 second. Let me hold on.
GB Snuggies.
skip. Let me look at the list. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, he wanted to make sure.
He's on there. No worries there.
Awesome.
But so first things we'll give away is from GB Linden. He was gracious enough to contribute tonight, so thank you, GB. So anything from his merch store, as long as you live in the United States, shipping's, everything's free. I think everybody is in the States, correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, let's get to it. And guys, if you don't see your name here tonight, you can enter in, use that same video link that I posted. I'll post it before the show's over with. Just comment there, subscribe to my channel and Jeff's channel, and you'll be entered in for next week. So let's do this.
Spin that wheel, Vanna Skippy.
I don't know how to spin it. It won't spin.
Oh,
It
here
won't
we
spin. Ah, okay, for real. I'm just kidding. Here we go.
go.
Farmer Man. He's Canadian. Free dude. I'm just kidding. So Farmer Man, you win something from GB Linden store. You and GB will have to work out the shipping. I don't know if Canada, since you guys are in Canada, or you're in Canada, I don't think it's anything extra. I've been shipping a lot of stuff to Canada here lately, and it's not much more, if anything. So,
But GB's not too far from Canada anyway, right?
nah, because he's in Washington State. Just
Yeah.
just throw it over the border and just let Farmer Man come pick it up. There you go.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Congratulations, Farmer Man.
Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. So I've changed things up a bit. At first, it was going to be a fiery booty that I already had, but it's an 80 millimeter. I want to include everybody. So this is going to be a your choice of size for your plane, a single unit burner. Whoever's the winner, just get it with me later, and I'll work with Guniac to get that out there to you. So, good luck to all, and here we go.
Bring it up.
Oh, Jermaine is the winner. I thought it was gonna be like so close to Rollins. Rollins won, and it just ever so slightly just click over to Jermaine. Awesome. Before we send you out your fiery booty, you gotta send us like some brisket or something. You being a chef and all.
Ooh,
Awesome,
congratulations,
awesome.
Jermaine.
Congrats,
Awesome,
man.
buddy.
Congrats. So, we're friends on Facebook. We'll just talk through the chat and we'll get everything worked out. Just let me know what size, 90, 80, 70, yeah, and we'll get you sorted out, my friend. And congratulations.
You got to show us what jet you put it in and send pictures of what you put it in as well, so we can send it out and show Ray and get it out there to all the guys.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely put it up on the show next go around, of course. But
Definitely.
let me. I'm trying to get the video real quick. To enter in for next week, because we're just using the same video for that. All right, guys.
Tyson Guniac 33 burner, 70, 80, or 90 millimeter that we just gave away, and we're going to be giving away another one next week on Dustin's channel. So definitely join us there next Tuesday night at 8:30 on Raven Rock Machine and Aviation. Mike, you're funny, man.
What did Mike say?
He's talking about, I just want Jeff's hairstyle.
Dude, I give him crap about it too.
Kill us, man.
Oh man.
Oh Lord.
If there was such
Everybody's a damn comedian, you know what I mean?
if there was such things as a man of your age being a hair model, you would be it. You'd be over instead of it being like
don't make me blush, man. Stop.
you'd be the centerfold for CoverGirl. You sexy
Easy
bitch.
peasy beautiful. Damn.
Oh, in case I didn't give the warning out an hour and like 30 minutes ago. This video is not suitable for ages 18 and younger. I'm sorry,
Lord.
13 and under. Even though they hear this stuff in school well, they haven't been in school in like 6 months.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh. Yes, Mike. Jeff does have the perfect hair. I'm just surprised that it's not camo. Arctic camo color.
It is Arctic camo, actually, man. You can't tell. You don't see the white and the gray all up in there, man. It is. I'm telling you.
Dude, I just thought of a cool Halloween thing. It sounds stupid, but it's kind of like Transformer and plane. So what you do, dress up like an F-16, but be camo, and then on your butt, make it like have a light on it, and be the fiery booty. I know, I come up with some crazy ideas, I know, but it's a good idea.
Oh, crazy. No, damn.
That's definitely a Facebook
just be an F-14 with retractable wings, man, you know?
My wings. Exactly. Danger zone time.
Yes.
Oh, man. Well, that means I have to have goose on my back.
Yeah.
A stuffed animal goose. But he has like eyes that are crossed because Goose dies. You know?
Oh Lord.
Oh man.
God. Mm.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. But yeah, guys, we're gonna wrap it up. I've got some work to do here in the shop. It's getting late, and I'm just tired. But
thank all you guys for being here in the
yeah, guys, I appreciate everybody being here. Please like and subscribe to Jeff's channel if you haven't already. Go to my channel, Raven Rock Machine and Aviation. Let me get you a link right quick. And if you go there, it's the second video. I already linked it here before for the entry. It's titled Flight Club Giveaway Afterburner. Go there, like and subscribe. To my channel, to Jeff's channel, and then just leave a comment. What's that, Jeff?
When are you going to be dropping a video of your pits flying, man? Have you got any you got anything you going to put up?
Yeah, I took some video. I'm still editing it. I was trying to do it today, but I was the only man here at the shop, so I didn't. Okay. Yeah, I was editing.
So in other words, be waiting for it, guys. So be looking for that, and
yeah, give me about a day or two. I may work on it tonight, actually.
Yeah.
Because I don't got much stuff to do in here in the shop, but it's mostly cleaning up. Because the shop's in disarray right now, but yeah, guys, check it out there. Yeah, and I appreciate you. And Jermaine, we'll get up say tomorrow. Just think about what you want tonight, and just message me tomorrow, and shoot me over your address, and I'll take care of the rest, my friend. No worries there.
And guys, just so you know, we will be doing something for the whole monetization 1,000 sub giveaway once we get officially there. Just so you all know, because I definitely want to share the love and the support that all you guys have given me. And my awesome wife is working on some great ideas for certain things that we're going to be bringing to you when we're ready to get there. And we'll get Dustin in on that with us as well, so you guys will know what's going on there too. Mm-hmm. And like I said, guys, if you haven't checked out Dustin's channel, definitely check it out. Like and subscribe. Get him up there too, guys. We got to grow that channel too, and get him on up there to 1,000 too. And but I got to get his behind flying more. You know what I mean? So.
I know. But so product alert announcement. Within the next 2 weeks, because I guess I'm a job shop, so I got to get my customers done first. But I've been working on a. It's for the landing gear. That's all I'm going to say. And most of you guys are going to love it, and it's going to help improve the aircraft. So that's going to be something cool to come out with, excited about. I'm going to pick a few of you guys to be like beta testers so I can get some information on it, so I can make a kit, if you will. But yeah, can't wait to hit that running with it. So stay tuned to the channel because I'll put those videos up. Hit that bell notification for Jeff's and my channel. That way, when we do upload a video, you will get a notification, probably just an email, to say, hey, we got a new video out. Check us out. Check us out. But yeah, that's really all I got. I appreciate every single one of you guys hanging out with us for the last hour and 35 minutes. It's been great to hang out with each and every one of you.
And Ray also said, guys, that he's going to be giving away an Arrows MiG-29 on his channel once he gets over 1,000 subs. So that's going to be a great giveaway as well, guys. So definitely check that out. And I want to say, guys, thank you to everyone that has supported me on this Goblin video and liked it and watched it over and over again. It's gotten a ton of views, guys, and again, just thank you. I appreciate all the awesome support. I'm humbled and honored to have this opportunity. So I just appreciate all of you guys. Yes, RC with gratitude. Thank you so much, and just appreciate you being here, man. And Dustin, appreciate everything you're doing here and behind the scenes and everything else, and
yeah,
my
man.
wife as well.
We make a great team.
That's
There's
right.
no I in team, but there is me in team. So.
Well, you know, I understand.
Awesome. Well, I'm gonna get to clean up real quick, get out of here, and try to get something to eat and go to sleep because I need it.
All right, buddy. Well, y'all have a good night, guys, and we are out of here in 5,
4, you later. 3
3,
wouldn't want to be you.
2,
2 good-looking guys.
1. Only 1.
See you guys. Bye, y'all.
Guys, have a good night.